Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. Since being in quarantine, I've watched a lot of Sims content, and creators have been ranking their favorite packs. So today I've decided to rank the 8 different expansion packs, though another one will be coming out soon though. And every single expansion pack is very different. I'll be ranking them from my least needed pack to my absolute must need in the game. So first, the pack that falls flat for me is the Get Together expansion pack. While this pack includes clubs, DJ and dancing skill, and a beautiful new world, I just don't enjoy it as much as the other packs. I have never even used the DJ skill and get annoyed with the different clubs that are offered. I do love the world Windenburg and do tend to live there, but that is the only aspect of the pack that I truly love. I also tend to stay away from all the cast items. It's just not my style. But I do love that they include different party styles. Now, above Get Together, I ranked Get Famous. With Get Famous, the acting career is introduced. Sims are noticed around town if they're considered famous, and the world Delta Valley, and the not so many lots that come with it. The only reason I ranked this pack above Get Together is because I use the acting career quite a bit. I believe that it's fun, especially when you pair it with Discover University for kind of like a fun little storyline. Though, the style of the game is just not one that I really like, and I tend to stay away from it at all cost. Also, the world is small. I mean, like, so small and ugly. I don't like it. Also, whenever I want a sim to be a painter or anything that you can like sell money to, they just automatically become famous, even though I wish like they wouldn't. It just ruins a lot of the storylines that I want to have, and it just makes me really annoyed with the game. When your sim is famous, it gets really frustrating interacting with other sims, and vice versa. If they're not famous and they're trying to interact with someone who is famous, it's cringe. Alright, let's move along. Above Get Famous is one that I believe most people won't agree with me. So, prepare yourselves. The Cats and Dogs expansion pack. I was considering putting this pack in last, but the build and buy items made me rank it a little higher. This pack is unique because it allows players to create their own like cats and dogs, become a vet, run a clinic, and introduces Bringleton Bay. I think I might have just butchered that name, but whatever. I ranked this pack so low though because while I love pets in the game, I think they're adorable, I find that I don't add pets into my family. It just doesn't add anything to my gameplay. I also don't enjoy the vet aspect of the game. I've tried it a couple of times. I don't find it fun. While EA did a great job with this pack, it just doesn't add anything for myself. Except for the hamsters, because they are adorable and are included in most of my family homes. I'm also not a fan of the cast style. But I do use it more than the previous packs I've mentioned. It has all like animal stuff on it, and like, I know for myself, I stay away from anything that looks like that. The build and buy items that come with this pack though, they do stand out. I tend to use them more than any other pack. The fish tank, fun fact, goes really well with island living. If you have a mermaid and they go swimming, sometimes they actually can like pick up some like fish, and then you can put them in the fish tank, and it's kind of like a cool little addition that I've recently found out. And mermaids can actually talk to those fish. They can talk to any fish and dolphins. We'll get to that later. So above Cats and Dogs, for me, is the Get to Work expansion pack. With this pack, your Sims can become a doctor, detective, or even a scientist, and you can actually follow them along to work. Along with that, you can create a retail business and learn new skills such as photography and baking. I love the idea of going to work. It brings a lot to my gameplay, and it really helps tell like a whole new story. The scientist career is one of my personal favorites, especially because like you can even like build the rocket ship and travel to space. During your break, of course. I also like the retail aspect of it. It feels like a different game. If you have the Jungle Adventure game pack, you can actually go explore and then set up a retail shop for the cool things you found while out exploring. Though sometimes it can feel like you're doing the same thing over and over again, which is why I didn't rank it higher. But I really do like it. And I think it pairs well with a lot of different storylines. So, the next pack is the City Living expansion pack. There is so much to this pack that I love. The first and main reason is that we get apartments with this pack. How cool is that? Though I do wish that some of the apartments were smaller. The amount of room we get is not realistic at all, which is a little bit of a bummer. Another feature in this pack that is really cool are the festivals. With the festivals, there are street performers, competitions, there are even stations where you can sell things in your inventory. I really love having creative Sims where they can sell their creations at the festivals. Your Sim can even find snow globes and posters to decorate their homes or sell for some extra cash. Some of the negatives with this pack are the neighbors. Where I do love having close neighbors, they are also so annoying. They sometimes just walk into your place or make so much noise at all hours of the night. Also, they can make love sounds, which with certain storylines just doesn't make sense, especially when your Sim is dating the neighbor. This has happened to me in a couple of different games I've done. Anyways, let's move on. The pack taking the third place in my ranking goes to Island Living. I do really love this pack. Yes, I believe that it has fallen flat on certain aspects, but I do still love it. First, let me just say how beautiful the world is. I love having my Sims live here, mainly so I can just stare at the world. The game designers really outdid themselves with this pack. Another aspect I love are the mermaids. They are amazing. They have a cool transformation when they go into the water for a swim. They can talk to dolphins and fish they keep in their homes. You can really create a unique mermaid look. I also love the build and buy items in this pack, especially the see-through floor. When you have a beach home that kind of goes into the ocean, you can have a see-through floor and maybe meet a fishy friend. We also have boats with this pack, which is really cool. Your Sim can travel with the boat, lounge on it, fish off of it, and there are so many different styles and colors to make it your own. One part of this pack that I don't like is the conservationist career. It doesn't really do anything for me, and I just feel like the Sims team are a little too preachy for me lately. That's just me though. Alright, the second place expansion pack is, drumroll please, Discover University! I love, love, love this pack. The world, the cast items, the gameplay, everything. You can pick your school, your major, decorate your dorm room, create a study group, participate in organizations, and live the college life that you want. And especially with the world today, for those who are in college but can't go to college, you can live out your fantasies. I'm currently going through one of the schools and getting as many degrees as I can. I want to collect them all. The only negative I have is that there is a lot of homework, but that can be fixed by just not taking a lot of classes at once. So you just have to invest your time with that. Also, even if you don't want your Sims to go to university, the cast items alone are worth the $40. Ever since the pack came out, I've used most of their cast items in every family I have. Also, before I forget, we get bikes and bathroom stalls with this pack. Having these features in the game is seriously a game changer. I still can't believe that we have bikes and not cars in the game. I always thought that it must be difficult for the animation team to do cars, but apparently there are car mods. So if modders can make cars, why can't EA? Okay, moving on. And the first place expansion slot goes to the one, the only, Seasons. While I was working on my rankings, I was actually going to rank this a lot lower. But then I realized how often this pack is used in my games. Now yes, with Seasons, the main point of the pack is introducing weather to the game. But there is so much more that comes with it. First, the calendar system that is featured here comes in handy with your sim schedule, especially in Discover University, though it could be fixed up a little there. There are holidays that come with this pack that help bring families closer together. You can make a holiday breakfast or holiday dinner, decorate the Christmas tree together, and have a big blowout holiday party. The cast items are pretty nifty and help the story progress if weather is included in the story. And each world is affected differently with weather, and every world also is in a different season at one time. So it's a little more realistic in that way, which I love. It basically presents a lot of small aspects of the game that makes the game so much more richer. So that is my ranking of the Sims 4 expansion packs. What would your ranking be? What do you guys think? Leave me your thoughts in the comment section down below. Also, there will be a new expansion pack, Eco Living, coming out in June. Where do you think Eco Living would land on your ranking? I know Eco Living has had many negative things being said about it right now, which I totally understand, but I'm hoping the gameplay trailer will show us something positive. I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are on the packs. Also, if you want to see more videos, make sure to like this and subscribe for more. Stay safe, everyone.